Hi everybody, my name is Gammy, and I am rolling in right after the last one, because I don't want to end playing for today, for right now. But, anyway, remember, I am Gammy, and, also, remember my videos are not for children, I'm an adult, I curse, but anyway, I want to get right back into this. So, I don't know who to go to. I kind of want to see my baby again, because, I mean, I love him. It's just Hector. It's definitely going to be something different, right?
My love.
Oh, yeah, it's Hector. Hi, buddy. Hi.
There is, you know, the most amazing rush of air in my chest each time I behold you now.
Oh, I swear. Of course I returned to be spoken to like this.
What can I say? You inspire me. You are like breathing freedom.
Oh, I swear. That man deserves to be... You know, I could talk to her again, but honestly, I'm gonna go back to a character I hate. We all know who she is.
Diana is fully absorbed in her
Hi,
own endless
Diana.
monologue when you find her again.
You crappy woman.
Round and round the mulberry tree, round and round the mulberry tree. I ate a mulberry once. Actually, I had them dried in a trail mix with cashews and some cousin to chocolate. But then I bought the trail mix at a different store and I chomped down and there was glass in it. Glass falling out of my mouth. Have you ever chewed on glass?
No, I haven't, and I don't
Finally,
want
her gaze darts over to you. It appears you finally caught her notice.
Oh, there's you there now. Oh, are you there? Is that you?
Back here, but I came. Oh, bummer. No, hey, a little nervous to be back here, but I can't. I think I can be friends with her, but I don't like her.
You're nervous? Oh, nerve us. Nerves is a part of us, part of being in us. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me that makes the us. Oh, I make you nerve us, which I get. I'm a goddamn broken fire hydrant. You should be nervous.
Yeah.
Be careful. You're gonna get swept out to sea.
I think we have a lot in common. The bad thing is I think Diana knows a lot about the messed up minds of the main character.
Huzzah! Really? God, you poor animal.
No.
You should run.
What do you mean?
Did you know that all 6 wives of Henry VIII thought they loved him in the beginning? All 6!
Yes, I did know that, actually.
You think one of them would have watched her sisters fall under the wheels of church, state and ego, and mad dashed for a foreign court, but no. You should have seen me coming. It has to be you who runs. I can't move. And what am I if not here? What am I if not blank, waiting, overflowing, but never fucking full enough?
Oh, I didn't know she cursed. Well, good to know. I think I see what you're saying. Can we slow down for a minute?
I'm getting tired. Do you ever have that? Where you get so tired you think, maybe soon you'll stop caring enough to keep your heart beating?
I'm not gonna answer that. This is the internet. I'm not answering that. Because I feel like people would start to worry.
That one day, just a few moments from now, you'll watch as it slows and slows and stops. And you won't mind.
I hate this.
Never mind. Don't worry. For some reason, I always say things like that after I've said something true.
Wait, what?
I really hated that teacher. He bumped into me. He spilled my food all over me and then yelled at me in front of everyone. Never felt as quiet as I did in that moment. In that linoleum lunchroom, embedded with the scent of turkey tetrazzini.
It's my story. That happened to me in high school.
For the first time since you met her, Diana's manic energy quiets. Just a moment.
Okay, I might actually end up like...
You wrote about it. You wrote about it after it happened to you. In high school. You were in the lunchroom too? In the basement?
Yes, I wrote about it in you.
You did this to me?
I'm sorry.
You put that in me? You put that story, that memory.
Oh, look at the Superman S.
Wait, I'm not that story. That story has been eating away at me, you know, like bleaching coral. Why would you? Because I am not you.
I needed a friend.
I was that. I am that. I should be that. Shouldn't a diary be the safest place? Safe, like a fortress with a great moat. Safe, keeping everyone out, so nobody can hear my screams from the inside.
I mean, you are right. That's what a diary should be.
I'm shouting, I'm bleeding, I'm leaking. And I don't recognize what should be my own blood. Yes, tell me, tell me! Oh, I feel like I'm nothing if you don't tell me. And then I'm nothing when you do because I don't get to keep any of it. But I'd never tell, I promise. I promise I'd never mean to.
Aww. So you talk about what I wrote in you?
Of course I would! Oh my god. I would try to dam up my mouth, but my apologies for talking would come right out with the rest of it. But I'd be so sorry. I am so sorry. Doesn't that count?
That's not how sorries work. Sure does. I can tell you're lying. You're trying.
I'm not trying. If I was really trying, I wouldn't be this way. If I had willpower, if I really cared, wouldn't I be better?
Oh God. This is why I hate you.
It must be my fault. It must be me being screwed up. There's nobody else here. There's nobody. It's just me. It has to be me. I should be better.
God, this is gonna make me cry.
You should go. Or I should go. One of us should. And hurry. Once you're at the bottom of the rabbit hole, the lights just get dimmer and then they die.
God, I'm about to cry. Okay, I've been down before too. I'm not scared.
Of course you've been down. Where do you think I learned how to do it? You should be scared. I'm scared. Let's be scared. Quickly, quickly! The wind is picking up now.
Man, that was actually making me start to tear up. Well, great. This game just knows how to get my waterworks. Ugh. I hate it. They know how to get to me. Oh God, I'm actually tearing up. I have to wipe my eyes. Okay, I'm good. But Jesus. You know who I should go see? You know, I should finally... Bryce Papenbrook. Oh, no, wait. I've already gotten Daisuke. Who else did I talk to yesterday? The mirror. There's 2 mirrors. I can just go upstairs. And be near... Or I can talk to Diana again. I really don't want to. Where is... There it is.
Ah, my dear, you have come back to visit and give me the
Hi, you're
chance to
supposed to
admire
make me
your...
happy.
Amir's smile falters, his effusive praise coming to a grinding halt.
Oh, my tragedy mars your beauty. It has nothing to do with your gorgeous proportions, your stunning features.
Oh, my
It is green, a color that cannot belong in the white statuary of your teeth. Did you have broccoli recently?
Yeah, for breakfast.
Ah, that's a strange choice.
Yeah, I'm weird.
Well, I'm afraid you have some left over in your teeth. Just there. Take a look.
Good thing I never have any...
Yes, indeed. You know, I think it might be best to check in with me before any of those encounters in the future. And perhaps you should consider flossing more often. I'm sure Barry would be happy to lend you a hand with it, actually. He's rather obnoxiously reliable with personal routines.
Oh yeah, I love Barry. I mean, I don't think we
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm always one to fixate on hygiene. And coincidentally, I seem to recall Barry saying he had some free
Oh, so I
time
have to
today.
be perfect for you. That's kind of bull. Or if I'd rather stay here with you.
That would be wonderful. I do feel that I am not seeing your best self. I think I'd be delighted to have you after you see Barry.
That's mean. Amir, that's superficial. I'm sorry, but yes, I'm gonna go see Barry because Barry's just amazing, but not because you told me to.
A stylist with a very vertical, very pink hairdo appraises you, lifting his glasses to take a better look at you. His face is kind, his features soft, and his makeup? Oh, impeccable.
Oh,
I swear I've seen him before, but it says that he doesn't have a name.
how about we... Oh, oh dear. I think I'm getting lost right at the start of all this.
Barry,
I'm so sorry, darling. My brain runs quicker than cheap mascara sometimes. Stupid Barry, disposable Barry, you're doing it again.
yeah, we've talked to him before.
Just stop talking.
Can we start over?
I would like that, yes.
He takes a deep breath.
Let's take this from the perfectly... My name is Barry Styles.
Yeah, I've seen Barry before. So I am going to skip.
Why,
this.
hello.
I am going to skip.
I'll be honest, and eyebrow hydration, of course. You really cannot underestimate how important it is to avoid a thirst. But mostly, I want to talk all about you. In fact, if you'd be so gracious as to indulge me... Oh, I mean, can I ask you a few questions? Oh, okay. Your favorite brand of tweezers? Oh, okay. I'm absolutely happy to move on if you are. Let's. So, let me just make a mental note. Ask me to remember a job. Oh, I've been put. Oh, wait, while it's not fresh, Barry, what's your favorite? This is a good one. It's impressive, no? That's what I said. What, pray tell, is yours?
It's pink.
My favorite too. The thing about pink is it's the and what do you think is the biggest reason to wear makeup?
To feel confident.
Yeah, I get that. Sorry, I spoke a lot again. Of course I did. I'm an overshare. Need to stop that.
Barry still looks embarrassed.
Well, darling, that about wraps up the cues. Plus, I forgot half the ideas I had for it when I thought about combs for an hour.
It's okay, I had fun with it.
Really? That's what?
See, I like Barry because he's a nice dude. Did I ever finish Tyrell's story? Yes, I did. I believe I did. Hold on. Let me make a mental note just to make sure I did. Am I friends with him? Yeah, I wish I was more. Where's Tyrell? Where's my boy? Yeah, I did finish his. Workspace.
Valdivianites! Yes, team, I just wanted to do a soft follow-up on my recent email regarding my lost sunglasses. However, I really must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. In that spirit of camaraderie, anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on site. Thank you for your ongoing support in this matter.
Let's talk to Diana.
It's you!
Hi,
And I
Diana.
know it's you because it's not me. Because I am me and you are you. And we're different. I'm your diary. I'm holding all the stories. God, you have a lot of stories. it's all so damn sad. Oh, no wonder I feel this way all the time. You only come to me when you have something horrible that you can't hold all by yourself. It's something painful and weird and full of spikes, and when you've had enough of it, you just close me and walk away. What have they said about love being blind? I think maybe her scales are snake scales, that circuitous, sneak-thieving bitch.
Your mind is amazing.
Don't you mean your mind? I've never had one of my own. I've just been a proxy. I'm an appendage. I'm a prop. You take what you take by giving. And you don't give by taking any of it back. Or by taking responsibility. Or even by writing down the things that were beautiful or soft or sweet. Those you keep in your head and you siphon off all the shit and the loss and the seething resentments until I'm drowning in you. What if I wasn't just you? What if I am on my own? What if I could watch a sunrise and think not about the people who will never be able to watch it with me, but about how pretty it is? Maybe I can.
Maybe we can try together.
No! Don't you get it? It's always together. I've been a conjoined twin my whole fucking life, only I didn't know it. None of my experiences were mine because they weren't even ours. They were yours. They can't be ours if I'm not even there. Just go. Just leave. You're always there. Don't you see? Always and never. Always for you and never for me. And I would die if you stayed away. But if you don't go away right now, I'll combust. Whoosh!
I'm sorry, Diana. Okay,
With a look back at her to make sure she doesn't combust, you take your leave.
Jeez. Hurtful. Okay. Who to say hi to now? Who is this, I wonder? I have feelings.
You see before you
Oh,
a
yeah,
glistening,
it's this
oiled
man.
male form, perfect in its chiseled majesty.
I've heard good and bad things.
His gold, or is that bronze skin, is perfectly smooth, his features flawless, and his face? Stunning.
Oh, hello there. Don't mind me. I'm just catching a bit of air.
Drool high. He uses conditioner.
Just plain old metal polish, actually. Kind of does that naturally.
My god.
I know. It's ridiculous. I'm Stepford, trophy of trophies at your service.
Nice to meet you. I feel like it would be the treadmill, but
I've just been standing here all covered with oil, waiting for a good sunbeam to come along.
I'm Gimme. Nice to meet you.
That's a winner's name if ever I've heard one.
Most definitely.
Nice to meet another champion.
Yeah, get that confidence in there that we don't have.
So, what brings you around these parts?
So to meet Ansel. Oh, gosh. You know what? Fuck it.
And are you satisfied with what you found?
Oh, yes.
I'm glad. Despite being a natural, I work hard to keep all this up.
Sorry, dirty joke in my own mind.
As it so happens, I have a self-tanning appointment coming up. Can't be late, but I'm so glad we met. Come and see me again soon, won't you? I'd love to, ask your opinion on something.
Why?
Got a tan.
You seem like an a-hole. That's why I kinda don't wanna. That teddy bear is all over the house. Right? No, I'm wrong. Huh. I have a weird feeling if I click this that it will not be as amazing as I think it will be.
There's something so intensely
Oh my
familiar about
god,
the cuddly
you're
stranger
fuzzy.
standing in your closet. The combination of his massive stature and the soft materials he wears produces an almost irresistible urge to hug him. And the aura of safety he emanates
Big,
certainly doesn't help.
furry, beautiful man.
Well, well, well. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
You just sound like a sweetheart. You do. Is his name Teddy? Yes! Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Wow, thank you.
You are very welcome.
Oh, I love him. I love him.
You are so kind to express your gratitude like that. I feel like that's a bit of a lost art these days. To be honest, it's just so nice that you can really feel your gratitude. It feels good. It's one of my favorite things. Right behind fresh hot chocolate, warm in a
Oh my
mug in my
god,
hand.
yes. Hot chocolate, especially on like the cold, snowy days I've had here lately.
Oh, and munching on a big bowl of popcorn.
Oh my god, yeah.
Ooh, and going for a beautiful, long, slow meander out in the fresh air and taking deep breaths and listening to the trees.
Now that I don't know.
There's a lot to love around us, huh? What are some of your favorite things?
Oh, hot chocolate, no contest.
Ha! There you go. I must have made hot chocolate 100 different ways in my life, and every time, it's just the best.
You can't go wrong with it. I know how to make homemade.
I think
hot
at this point I
chocolate.
might be mostly made of hot chocolate. Not that I'm complaining.
I mean, have you looked at yourself?
It makes sense that I would be warm and delicious.
No, I'm not falling in love with the teddy bear. I might be.
Tell me, what brought you around to see me?
Somebody that we're talking. I didn't know. First, I gotta ask: is it weird we're talking?
Not at all. Not for me, anyway. Closets are some of my favorite rooms in a house. Get a good cozy blanket, a candle, and close that door, and you've got a perfect little cocoon. A little nest of peace and safety. You're welcome to share mine. Or we can sit on the bed and talk. I'm comfortable in either place. And no matter where I am, I'll always be happy to be with you.
Aww.
I'll leave it up to you. Where should I go?
To bed with me would be nice.
So comfy. I've got a terrific story lined up for you tonight. Are you ready?
Oh my god, bedtime story? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Being that it's getting to nighty-night time, I got a story to help you drift off to sleep. For me, whenever it's daytime, I'll give advice. But at sleepy time, it's story time. Want to hear my story?
I love this. Yeah.
I hope you're ready. I have a great story for you tonight. This is the story of the Star
I feel
Brothers.
like a child again.
Eris and Leo were twin brothers born among the stars. Though born in the same split second, Eris always felt protective of his brother. Leo could be a bit of a hothead, and Eris was kept busy keeping him out of trouble.
Aww.
They were the most rare and beautiful thing. New lives in a race of immortal beings called the Celestials. The boys were always together. They were as close as two brothers could be. They knew each other's minds. They trusted each other with every truth and every question. When Eris grabbed the comet's tail
Ezra.
with both hands, Leo knew
Okay,
to stand in front of
doesn't
it
your
and play the
name
comet's head like a
mean,
friendly
like,
dog.
Night sky?
Astronaut just means starry night.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They just said they're talking about a story called The Star Brothers, and it's Eris and Leo. And I was just thinking about your name.
Well, I'm a Leo.
I mean, that is your zodiac sign, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, look at him. He's based off a teddy bear.
He'd be a good cuddle buddy.
Right? That's what I'm saying. He's so fuzzy looking. Also, the mirror.
Okay.
Let me tell you. Nice. And Telly was like, I think you would look better if you go see the makeup person first. And I was like, oh, so we're superficial now.
Well, you have fun.
Okay, bye, Azram. Bye.
When the boys were old enough, they were brought before the Council of Elders. The time had come for them to receive the greatest gift of their lifetimes. You see, I know you look up at the stars. I know we all marvel at their beauty and their mystery. But the stars look down at us, too. They treasure us.
You think I could date the stars, planets, and stuff? They do, don't they?
The chance to live a human life, to be born here and live here and experience our world is the most precious rite of passage. And for Eris and Leo, the moment had arrived.
Really?
They were led slowly into the abyss of the council, right up to the throne of the Elder. "It is time, my sons," he intoned. "It is time for you to be born again. You will come to me separately and chart your course through your human life. You will decide the things you will see and things you will experience. And when you leave my chamber, you will forget what we have said. When you are born on Earth, you will forget your life here, and you will be fully and only human." Leo looked from the Elder to his brother and bit his lip. "Sir," he began, "when we get there, when we are born, will I know my brother?" The Elder smiled kindly. "Yes, Leo, you will know him as your brother. But the closeness you feel here will not necessarily go with you. If you choose to have that closeness as humans, it will be up to you when you are old enough to create it in your lifetime." Eris smiled and slipped his hand into Leo's. "Don't worry, Leo," he whispered. "We'll remember each other, I promise."
The voices he does, like, this is making me sleepy.
Each boy went with the Elder and planned his life as a human. And when they were reunited in the abyss, they smiled at each other with the impish excitement of what they were about to do. It was the greatest adventure either one of them could have imagined. And they would get to do it together. "Are you ready?" asked the Elder. The boys caught each other's eyes and smiled. "Yes, sir," they said together. "Then take a deep breath and close your eyes. When you open your eyes, your journey will have begun." And so, Eris and Leo were born as brothers here among us.
Among us?
Among us, yes. They chose to be born in a small town outside the city, where it was dark enough that they could still see the stars. I wish I could tell you that they immediately remembered their love and their closeness, but it took them a while. While they were always together, they fought constantly. They questioned why they had been born as brothers. They were so unfamiliar to each other. It felt like whatever one did perfectly irritated the other.
That's kind of how brothers work.
The boys were 8 when they started racing each other through the woods. One day, as they were running, chasing each other and pushing each other to go faster and further, Leo realized that he had taken a wrong turn. The trees looked unfamiliar, and the air started to smell strangely open and deep. But Eris was hot on his heels, and he couldn't stop. He couldn't be caught, pushing himself forward, blinded by the competition. He didn't notice when the dirt underfoot turned to rock, and when the rock began to thin into a great high cliff. He pulled himself up short in a panic, but it wasn't quite fast enough, and his momentum carried him bodily over the edge.
Story like this.
Time slowed as Leo fell, and he realized in a flash that he was about to die.
Oh no, it's one of these kinds of stories.
And that's when he felt a small electric hand grip his wrist. Eris pulled them both out of the air, hurling his little body backwards and tumbling both of them onto the rocky path behind the sheer face. Leo felt a small rock slice into his hand, felt the blood pouring out over his arm and Eris. But he was alive. Gulping air, he turned to look back at his brother, and they caught each other's eye. For the first time in their young lives, there was a recognition. What it was, neither of them could have said, but they knew each other then. on the cliffside, sheened in sweat and blood. They became brothers. The years that followed saw them growing ever closer, taking each adventure in stride and together. They were 22 when they decided to learn how to fly. They went up together in small planes, learning to take off, to land, and then to do flips and loop-de-loops. They would laugh as their plane cavorted through the sky and smiled contentedly as the wheels touched back down to earth. The day the plane went down was a flight like any other. Nothing had gone wrong. There was no great conflagration, but the plane began to fall from the sky. Leo couldn't get the engine to start again, and the landing gear wouldn't respond to Eris smashing the buttons. The plane crashed through trees and grass and came to rest on a green hillside under a cloudless sky. Leo freed himself and tumbled out onto the grass. He dragged his body up the side of the plane to find Eris, unconscious in another seat. Eris, wake up, get up. Eris, get out of the plane. Eris lay still. Eris! Leo breathed, his heart rate slowing. Eris, open your eyes. And still, Eris did not move. Time slowed again. The realization that Eris would not move came slowly. Like a great wave crashing over him, Leo felt the light go out of the sun. Leo brushed the scar on his palm left by the rock at the cliff face. Maybe Eris would feel the old wound and wake. Eris, don't leave me, brother. But Eris was already gone. How you doing, buddy? Need a break?
Right. What? Right when it gets emotional like this? Let's keep going.
It was many years later, and Leo still moved in the cloudless fog of that morning. Colors seemed to brighten hollow. People spoke to him as though from a long way off, and he jealously guarded his isolation from the world. He still saw his brother everywhere. The way a certain branch swayed as though it had been brushed by a young hand. The way that girl smiled at him. The same mischievous glint in her eye that Eris used to have. It was that girl who began to bring him back to life. She had lost her dog in the park. Frantically, she ran back and forth calling him. Comet! Comet, come back! Leo raised his head from the scar on his palm at her voice, his back against a tree. And then there was Comet,
Whoopsies.
streaking across the grass with his tongue lolling happily. He beelined for Leo's tree. Before he knew it, Leo was on his feet, jumping in front of Comet and playing his head with a laugh and a smile. The girl arrived breathless and grabbed Comet's tail with both
Sorry
hands.
if this is a long episode.
You
the
silly
story
goose!
actually
Where were you
is.
going? She laughed. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm Celine, by the way. Oh, hi. Hi, Celine. Nice to meet you. I'm Leo. Celine smiled. Hi, Leo. And somewhere in his chest, Leo felt something warm break open. A tiny dam on a great river, and his blood began to move again. Celine and Leo were together from that day. Their love brought them a family, and then more family, and more adventures than they could have remembered. They grew old together. They grew wiser. They held each other when Comet died. They cried together when the fire took their house. They smiled when the sun built them a new one. And when Leo died, he died with a smile on his face. Celine was standing next to him, and his finger now unconsciously and methodically stroked the scar on his palm. In that scar was his holding on to Eris. Not with sadness now, but with fondness. Great love. Leo's last breath was a gentle exhale up into a cloudless sky. And when he opened his eyes again, he was home. He was in that sky, up among the stars, young and immortal, and standing before the Elder, with his hand clasped in his brother's warm grip. Eris, is it really? It's you! I remember you! I remember this!
Oh, wow.
Eris laughed out loud and began to jump around excitedly. Oh, Leo! I've been waiting for you. I watched everything. I watched it all. What an adventure you have had! You were there? Leo asked, confused. but no, I remember you weren't there. I know you weren't because I missed you. But I was. I was in your scar. I was in the park that day you met Celine. I sent Comet to you. Don't you see? I was always there, and I wouldn't have missed it. I'm so proud of you. As the elder looked on smiling, Leo began to cry. The well of love for his brother broke open with gratitude that he was here now. The boys held each other, crying and laughing, and patting each other on the back to make sure the other was real. Leo pulled away from Eris and looked at him squarely. I am so grateful that you saw my life, Eris. Why did you leave me, brother? Eris grinned. I never left you. My journey was to die, Leo. Yours was to live.
Wow, right in the feels.
Yeah, but sticks with me, that one. Good night, buddy.
Good night. I have to... Is he on the bed now? Wait, where is he? Is he on the bed? Hold on, let me go look. Oh, he's on the bed! Hi! Hi, Teddy. But... Of course, I get a Discord message when I have to end.
Are you there? Please answer. Hurry!
Yeah, I'm here.
There's something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance.
Okay. Go on.
It's the Dateviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field anomalies emitting from the quantum catalyst activator. And I know this is going to sound completely insane, but it appears... Well, it seems... I can't believe I'm even typing this.
Spit it out.
I'm attempting to. Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Dateviators to bring objects to life.
This is finally what I get to know about this. Yeah, I'm doing it now.
You're not listening! I don't mean to engage with an object's sentience during intended usage. That's what the Dateviators were created to do, and they've been working perfectly. I mean to 100% literally transform objects into living, breathing humans.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me anymore. My goodness, tell me.
We have absolutely no idea the ethical implications of turning objects into people. Would they have rights? Do we need to feed them? And if so, how often would we need to feed them? Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of existential dilemmas here.
I'm not that concerned.
Well, you should be. Who's gonna pay for all those big lunches? It's not me, that's for sure. Not to mention, I didn't even program the Dateviators with that functionality. Maybe the government augmented my original schematics with secret military tech, but I'd have to do... I'm sorry, but we'll have... I'm not under any sort of duress or anything. I'll reach out again when I'm able.
Okay, so I officially know that I can make people real. Which, don't give me that ability, because I will use it. But I think that's where we're gonna end it for right now. That was a longer episode, and I did not mean for it to be longer. It's just... Teddy's story was just so good. I had to keep listening. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you. And I will see you all in the next one. Remember to like and subscribe, but I will see you all in the next one. Bye.